Hi everyone, my name is Jane and this is Lippy Mabel's Closet, and in today's video it is my part 2, my Me Made May 2020, and these are going to be what I wore from day 16 to day 31. Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you just found my channel, I would love it if you want to subscribe as well, and then you can follow along with everything that I make, all my sewing shenanigans, shall we say. So this vlog is days 16 to days 31 for the Me Made May challenge of this year. I had a great time doing it. It wasn't a challenge to me at all. I found that I could just make an outfit every day with something that I've made that was in my wardrobe, which is amazing. Considering this time last year, I think I only did a few days of Me Made May because I just didn't have that many things made. And so in a year, I've come a long way. My wardrobe is nowhere near 100% me made, and probably never will be, to be fair. Still buy ready-to-wear jeans, although I am going to be making proper jeans, as we say, this year. But then I still probably will have the odd ready-to-wear. But I'd like to say that my wardrobe in time will be almost 100% me made, which is going to be what I wanted to do right from the beginning when I first started my dressmaking again a couple of years ago now. So that's what I'm aiming to get at. And however long it takes is however long it takes. You know, I'm adding to it all the time, and I'm just having a blast. Oh, and before I continue, what am I wearing today? Well, this is one of my favourite tops, not because it's gorgeous or anything like that. It's because it's one of my first pattern hacks that I did way back, must be nearly 2 years now, when I was just getting back into my dressmaking, and I wanted to create off a blouse that I loved, a ready-to-wear blouse that was well and truly worn out, and I didn't want to throw it away before I made a draft of it. So I tried to recreate the body part of the blouse, and this is what I made, but it's by no means it's not perfect at all. In fact, when I did it, I cut it all out and I forgot to add the seam allowances way back then, so it didn't quite fit me and it was very, very tight, but I wore it. It fits me fine now. And then I added my own little flounce to the sleeve, which was fine, but in hindsight it could have been made a little bit better. And I just did a V-neck because that's what I drafted off the blouse that I had, and then I added some patch pockets, but I'll stand up and show you the patch pockets because they're far too high where I put them. I'll just show you. I mean, what was I thinking? They're right up here. I have to do there's got to be a contortion to get my hands in. They're so high up. I didn't think that through, did I? That just shows you how much I've come on since then. So that's probably one of the reasons why I love this top, because it's just full of flaws. But I think it's because it's one of my first ever sewing makes, and it's not perfect, and that's why I love it, I think, because when I put it on I think, oh bless, I've come so far. So I hope that inspires you, because if you're just sat there thinking, oh, I can't sew, everything I make looks rubbish or looks, it doesn't look right. Well, yeah, it made that point, but you keep going, keep practicing like I have, keep on making, keep trying, don't be put off, do not be deterred by your dressmaking, because eventually practice does make perfect. So the more you make, the more you practice, the more you sew, the better it will get, the more confident you will become, and you will absolutely love wearing your me-made clothes. So on that point, we'll now get back on to today's vlog. Sorry for digressing. So you may have noticed before I go on, I'm digressing again, but here we are. You may have noticed that Mabel has had a facelift. She is now a red polka dot, and she is now sized down. So this is the small Mannequin, and she now has a size range that I now fit into, because previous Mabel, she was absolutely fine when I got her for my 50th birthday. John bought me her for her 50th birthday, but as you probably know if you follow me, I have lost weight since then, and she was I couldn't reduce her anymore in her frame, because you can extend them from obviously the minimum size right up to with the maximum size of each particular mannequin. Yeah, so obviously she just didn't fit in my size range anymore, so that's why I've got the smaller one. So she's already been working really hard. I've had her a few days now. I thought I'd just show you what I've been working on. I've been trying to draft my own bodice patterns. I've already got one for my t-shirt, which I've got a vlog. I've already filmed that, and I think I posted a picture already on Instagram showing you the t-shirt, and I've got a vlog coming showing you a bit more detail on what I did with that. That's coming this week. So I'm really wanting to develop drafting my own bodice blocks. After that, make sure I'm getting the fit right. So this I've been drafting away this weekend, and this is my second toile. And the first one, I didn't get my measurements right because obviously a lot of the body measurements you have to take are across the back, and I just couldn't see. So I thought I took them right. And then when I made my first toile, which is here, she didn't fit across the bust. I got the bust completely wrong. So that was my first one, but it's all a learning curve. I'm still learning all the things about the pattern drafting, you know, your waistline, your bust line, your hip line, and your darts and all that. So I am learning all that. So this is version 2, where I did my second measurements again, and quite a few of my measurements I did second time around were slightly different to the first time around. But even then, John was trying to help me with the back ones, because you need to measure across the back between your high back, and we struggled again. So this is the second version with those measurements, and she's almost right, because this is my measurement on here on Mabel. So she fits perfectly at the waist. She's a little bit tight on the hip because there's a seam allowance line there, and it should come across, and it's a little bit tight there, so I've obviously got my hip wrong. Bust is a lot better, fits lovely there, but I've got something going on across the top because it's very tight at the top. Doesn't come across to my seam allowance, which is a line should be there. So I've got to work on that measurement. And the armhole measurement, the armhole's a little bit too high. That could do with being dropped down. So I've obviously got my measurement wrong from my high shoulder point. And then if I just turn Mabel around and show you the back, you can see I'm getting the shaping fairly good, but you can see there's something going wrong here. I've got too much fabric there, so that must mean my neck height, I think, is wrong. Anyway, I'm not quite, still learning. So this is draft 2, but I don't think I can go on to, I want to do draft 3, because obviously I want to get it right, but I can't keep on taking measurements myself and me and John, because they're just not going to be accurate, and I can't obviously get my daughter or my mum to come and do it because of social distancing. So I'm just going to have to put this drafting on the back burner until we can get a little bit closer. So, but at least I've learned loads, so that's a good thing. And I'm like learning, looking at, I can now, I would never have thought of looking at, you know, the armhole level needs dropping a little bit. I would never look at thinking, does it fit across the chest? Does it, you know, there's too much fabric at the back? I would never have thought of any of that last year. I have come quite a long way since then. So I'll keep you posted on my pattern drafting. So I digress, sorry. So back to my MeMadeMay day 16 to day 31. So let's start with day 16. Day 16 is one of my favourite outfits, and obviously I'm going to put pictures up of me obviously wearing the outfit so you can see what I'm talking about, and obviously I'll tell you what the patterns are and where, if I can remember, the fabrics I got them from too. So this is one of my favourite outfits. This is my Friday Pattern Company Joan pants, which I made in a gorgeous wool blend ponte from minerva.com, paired with my Wilder blouse hack. I did a bit of a hacking on the sleeve, which was made in that gorgeous botanical viscose from Material Girl Laura. Absolutely love this outfit. Those pants, if you've never made the Joan pants, they are like secret pyjamas. They are just absolutely amazing. They're so comfortable. They just pull them on. There's elastic in the back. I've got a button. I actually put a buttonhole and a button on the waistband, but you don't need to do that. You can actually sew it closed, but I just did that. It gave it like a trouser effect look, but you don't need to do that. And they are so comfortable. Absolutely love them. And I've got some more Ponte to make another pair for the autumn. Again, green is one of my colours. Warm autumn colour palette. I think I'm warm autumn stroke deep autumn colour palette. So greens are obviously one of my colours. So that was day 16. Day 17, again, I love this colour on me. It's the turquoise aqua colour. Again, this would never be a colour that I would have picked this time last year at all. I would never have looked at turquoise or this colour at all, but it just really goes well with my skin tone. And this is the Maria apron, and I used a viscose linen from Lamazi Fabrics, and that gorgeous floral jersey that I got from Fabricland, I believe it was, and that is the Freya top. And I just absolutely love this outfit. It's just the colour, I just love the colour, and I love that floral. Well, you know me, floral. I just love the floral jersey too. I was so quick to say, you know, when I first got that jersey, I got that colour and the ivory colour background jersey. That's when I wasn't quite sure about jerseys and the difference in the composition of jerseys. So when this came, I thought, oh, it's cheap and nasty and it's not very good. But in fact, it's not cheap and nasty. It's really nice. It's just a viscose jersey rather than a cotton jersey. That was the difference. And now I know the difference. I know it's not cheap and nasty. It's a viscose jersey. So yeah, I was very quick to judge that fabric, but I absolutely love it. And I think you can still get it there on Fabricland. I'll put the links for everything I mention as well in the description box. But yeah, I do like that outfit. Day 18 was my Jenny pants. And as you can see, they are a little bit too big on me. I need to go down a size or maybe grade between the two sizes when I make them again. You can see there's a lot of fabric going on at the front. Like the crotch area, there's too much fabric there, and they're a little bit too big on the hips slightly. But I wear them all the time, and they wash lovely. But yeah, I can see it now. Now I'm learning all about pattern sizing and getting your body measurements right. I can see now that they aren't quite a perfect fit. And I've just got it on with my Anything But Basic tee, which is one of the free downloads you can get. And I'll pop the link for my, I think it was 25 free t-shirt patterns in that vlog. And this is one of them you can get from the Dibby Club. So that was day 18 on one of my brooches. And I just popped a leather belt or leather-esque belt over the top just to liven up the t-shirt. And I quite like that look. Day 19, oh, I love this blouse. This is the Rhapsody blouse by Love Notions, and I'm just wearing it with some of my ready-to-wear jeans. And I didn't have enough of the fabric. This is the fabric that I upcycled that large stroke maternity dress that I used to wear. Not that I was pregnant, it's just a larger maternity dress that I got in the sale a few years ago. I loved wearing it, and I didn't want to throw it away. And I thought this fabric would be absolutely fabulous for this pattern, and it worked a treat. And I didn't have quite enough, so I added the cream viscose linen to the cuffs and to the yoke at the back. And I absolutely love this blouse. If you've never done the Rhapsody blouse, I highly recommend you get this pattern. She has an absolutely brilliant size range to all her patterns, and this was the re-release of the Rhapsody blouse when I made this one, because she included more sizes to the size range, and she also added the dress pattern to it as well. And you get umpteen different variations to all her patterns, which you do get an awful lot for your money. So that was the Rhapsody blouse. Day 20, I really like this outfit too. This is my Dotty bubble crepe that I was gifted from Felicity Fabrics in return for one of my blog posts, and I did that with the Passion blouse by Atelier Scammett. Absolutely gorgeous fabric. In fact, I've also bought the rose pink version to make something with it, because it's just a gorgeous drapey, fabulous quality fabric. It really is lovely. And I paired it with my Pietra pants. These are the slim leg version, cropped like ankle graze length. And I made that in a fine baby cord that I got from First for Fabrics. And I really like that outfit. Day 21, again, in fact, I like all my outfits, to be fair. This is my ruffled sleeve top, which you can get from the Peppermint magazine, a free download. And I made this in white linen viscose, and I've just added one of my raggy brooches in the blue with my ready to wear jeans, and I absolutely love it. This, I did a little bit of a hack on the neck because the original pattern is a V-neck, and I just raised the neck and curved it off just to give it a bit more rounded neck on this one, because I'm not a great lover of V-necks, although I am starting to like them a little bit more since I made my Rhapsody blouse, because that was like a V-neck and I quite liked that look. So yeah, and you can get this for free from the Peppermint magazine. And again, this is my Rhapsody blouse, which I wore with just some ready-to-wear cargo pants from H&M. And yeah, it just goes really well. It just brought out the stone in the cuffs, and you can just see a little bit more of the yoke at the back. And it went really well with my cargo pants there. Really windy that day. I remember that day. And again, another windy day was day 23. And I'm wearing my Calais shirt, but I made this in the shirt dress length, and this is by Closet Case Patterns, and this is using the double gauze that I was gifted from the Sewing Directory and Handtex for my blog post. So, and then I paired it with my ready to wear jeans, and it was a really windy day and I had to put a long sleeve tee on underneath because it was cold. I always get cold, easily get cold, me, just like my dad. And my mum always says, you're just like your dad, you're always cold. Yeah, I am just like my dad. And yeah, another nice outfit. Day 24, yeah, this was my Victoria blouse that I made as part of my Sew the Look that I did, and it was made in this black embroidered fabric. Can't remember whether it was a viscose or viscose blend, can't remember what that was. And the pattern is from Fibre Mood. And I put my ever faithful raggy brooch. I love that brooch. It goes with 95% of my wardrobe, and it just goes with lots of things that I wear. So that was day 24. Moving on to day 25, I'm wearing my Florence top, which is from Merchant and Mills, and I made this in this gorgeous dusky rose viscose linen again. That was from First for Fabrics, that fabric. I love this top. It's such a swishy, movement, fluid type of top, and it's got the little buttons at the back, and it's just a pretty top. I paired it with a gypsy skirt, a ready to wear gypsy skirt. Can you believe I'm wearing a skirt? I never wear skirts, and I found it in my suitcase. I was tidying out my suitcase the other week, and there's loads of clothes in there that I'm never going to wear again. In fact, my daughter took quite a lot of them because she'll wear them. And I found this skirt, and I said, no, you're not having that, no chance, I'm having that. And when I got it out, I thought I'll go with something lovely pink, and sure enough, it goes perfect with that Florence top. And again, I just added a raggy brooch just to lift the pink on the top and just add a bit of, you know, bit of colour, pop of colour again. Day 26, I'm wearing my ready to wear jeans with my Toronto t-shirt. That's one of the free t-shirts that you can download. All the details for that are in my vlog for 25 free t-shirts. And this is a really nice t-shirt. It's got a nice neckline. It's quite a boxy shape, which I wasn't too sure of, but I really do like this one. And I've just got it tucked in like a French tuck in my jeans, and I wore it over a long sleeve tee because it was cold again that day. And again, just added a raggy brooch because it just breaks up a plain t-shirt, which are fine. Plain t-shirts are absolutely fine, but I just like to add something that's me. I think that's what it is, and a little raggy brooch. It's just me. So, and I like the way it just breaks up the colour and just adds a little bit of interest to your top. So that was day 26. And day 27, I'm wearing my CeeLo top by Closet Case Patterns. And again, this is in the very same fabric, linen viscose, but this is in the biscuit shade, just with my ready to wear cargo pants. And I didn't quite have enough fabric to do the whole of the CeeLo top. I went for the lovely big bell sleeves and those amazing deep cuffs. And I used a little ditzy print for the cuffs and for the yoke at the back. And I'll pop another picture up just to show you a bit more detail of the yoke at the back, because you can't quite see it in that picture. And I also did it for the neck facings as well, just to make it pretty on the inside too. So that was day 27. Really nice top. I like the sleeves on this top. I love all that gathering along the shoulder line. Just really pretty. It's quite a short length top, the CeeLo top. And when I was making it, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be a little bit, it's like high hip length. And I just thought, oh, it might be a little bit too much on the short side for me. But no, I really do like it. I wouldn't have gone any shorter, that's for sure. Quite easily, you can make it a little bit longer if you find it's too short of a top. But yeah, it goes really nice. I've just got, like, again, a little French tuck into my trousers there. And then day 29 is my Nicolette t-shirt stroke dress, which is by Sonia Estep Designs. This was a pattern test I got involved in, and she was just bringing out more sizes, and it was just more of a re-release of the pattern rather than a pattern test. And she wanted us all to just do different styles to it, because there's quite a few styles you can choose. You've got cold shoulder, you've got short sleeve, you've got long sleeve, you've got the 3/4 sleeve that I did. And then you've got different lengths as well. Again, I use that floral jersey. That is the same as the turquoise floral jersey. It's got a lovely drape to it, and I just thought it'd be perfect for this because it's quite an A-line silhouette, you know, a bit of a curve to it, a little bit more than just your average t-shirt. But yeah, really nice top, really pretty. And then ready to wear jeans again, and I've just used the leftover scraps off that fabric, and I just added it to my Orlando t-shirt by Seamwork magazine. And I just thought, why not add it to the sleeves and the neckband? And I really do like the effect on that, and I will be doing that lots more on future t-shirts. It just livens up a plain ordinary t-shirt and makes it into something less ordinary. And I just think, great way of using up your scraps. So yeah, that's what I did with that one. And I also raised the neckline on that because the original pattern is more of a deeper scoop neck, which I didn't really want. And I just raised it, I think, about 5 centimetres, I think I did. And yeah, just a bit better for me, just from what I want and what I like. And then day 30, there I was wearing my Rhapsody blouse again, and I thought it paired great with my newly made wide leg pants from Peppermint magazine. And it just brought out the deep navy in the jeans fabric and the background of that Rhapsody blouse. I really did like wearing that outfit, and those jeans are amazing. If you've never had a go at making jeans and you're not quite sure you want to go down the whole jeans line with rivets and studs and whatever it is, because I've never made jeans as such, this is a perfect alternative because you can use denim, you've got the fly to put in and what have you. And it's just a great way of maybe getting into adding a fly to some trousers without going the whole way of doing full-on jeans. And that's a Lady McElroy denim I use there. I think it was 8-ounce Lady McElroy denim, no stretch in it. And they fit like a glove. Brilliant pattern. Peppermint magazine, wide leg pants. Absolutely brilliant. Easy peasy putting a fly in. I didn't have any problems at all making those trousers. So yeah, really nice outfit. For my final outfit, again, I'm wearing those wide leg pants because this outfit was part of my Sew the Look number 3, and I paired it with my striped jersey pattern hack that I made from the Pattern Union Eva top. And I did a little bit of hacking. Well, I did quite a lot of hacking. In fact, it looks nothing like the Eva top. So sorry, Sarah, if you're watching from Pattern Union. I do have that Eva top to actually make following that pattern. It's got some really little pretty tab details on the arms and the sleeves, and it's got the drop shoulder. But when I was doing the hack, I should have really considered the drop shoulder on that pattern because I really wanted it to be more of up on my shoulder. And I think it would have looked better if next time I make this top, raise the shoulder. So take off that dropped section, raise the shoulder line, and then add my sleeve to the higher point. I think it would have looked a little bit better. But apart from that, I loved it. Yeah, I was really thrilled because that was a proper pattern hack that. I'd hacked the sleeves, hacked the neckline. I even hacked the shaping to the front and the back. And then I added my own deep cuffs. So I really enjoyed doing it, but there's a few tweaks I need to do for version 2, but that's how you learn, isn't it? So that was my MeMadeMay 2020. I've had an absolute ball doing it. I just opened my wardrobe every day and I thought, oh, what am I going to wear with what? And they were all MeMade. Obviously, I've had jeans on that were ready to wear, my cargo pants. All my outfits included MeMade garments. And this time last year, I couldn't have done that. And if you're watching, you sat there watching now and you're thinking, well, there's no way I could have joined in fully for MeMadeMay. Well, I was exact same position last year, and here I am a year down the line, and I didn't have a problem. I probably could have gone into June and carried on, and I didn't see it as a challenge at all. In fact, it was good fun, and it also made me look at my wardrobe, what I've got in my wardrobe, things that I need to add to my wardrobe, things that I don't need as much of anymore in my wardrobe, you know, like it just made me look at it all in a different light. It's starting to reflect a little bit more of me now. When I open my wardrobe, I've got things hanging in there that I like and I am happy to wear, which is good. Working on it, still working on it. I'm learning all the time. I am nowhere near an expert in any of my dressmaking, but I'm learning, I'm loving the learning, I'm soaking it all in. And I'm definitely developing my style, and I'm starting to see what I like, what I don't like, what suits me, what doesn't suit me, what fabrics do I like, what colours do I like. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for listening to my sewing shenanigans as usual, and I shall see you on my next vlog. So until then, please take care, and as always, happy sewing.